Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? It's a coach. And this is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Aaron Jones, no picnic a week ago. He's looking for another big game, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by, our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
To me, the best part of Teddy Bridgewater's game is his decision-making. Very smart, loves to watch the game, loves to analyze it, and he does it so well, he takes care of the football and keeps his team in good spots.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got started.
On second down, it's Jones. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
He was brought down by John Simon.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell all you guys, we need more than one tackler to the ground. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Check out.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready? 90 Wolf. Big rip.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 11 carries, 72 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
They can't stop us, baby.
Bosa
Every time it's a sack. Come on,
for a loss of 11.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
51. Check right. Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Move. Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down. Get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Buccaneers.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Quick the edge, quick the edge.
Man.
He's crashing. He's checking.
Go.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
Check.
The 42-yard line.
Blue draw Corker. Fire.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Seven yards there and a first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, catch made here by Campbell. Herbert, 5 yards on the catch there. And we're getting glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
2nd and 5. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting a ball in the end zone? The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on for
I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw a short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop you, keep throwing it. Occasionally, you break attack and turn to a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
We're scoreless after
We got no score.
Ready.
Break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Switch.
Now.
From the gun, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to get off here. You were the smart one. They're doing it. It's working really well. Maybe you'll go to the combine and the speeds of nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they got to finish plays, too. Eyes up,
let's go,
head
defense.
up,
Let's get out the
run
field,
right
defense.
through 'em.
Check.
Hey, lock it.
Lucky. Check 3.
Deep grip.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Makes the score Buccaneers 3.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me, partner.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you're going to think on a 14-play drive, you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Set! Here, guys. Now they walk one. Mike 51. Yeah, that's what I do.
Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Complete to Hunter Renfro.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained. Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. The defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wear down the other defense. We'll see. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump as things continue to move along.
Derrick Henry. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this game to the 41.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 on the score.
Here we go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-tasker in the business, the coach.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Hey, Mike 51.
On first down, Herbert. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Shoot.
2nd and 14. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Are you seeing what I'm saying? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know, is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is it something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
Well, we couldn't counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 30 miles, wasn't it?
Well, I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
This one will sail out of bounds.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
First down, Bridgewater. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Come on, fellas.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. The throw is Bridgewater. And he's taken down. Back at his own head and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Here we go.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. There's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one into the hands of Kane. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard
Come on,
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Check. 58, boys. 58. 58. It's Mike. No chance.
Second and 3. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Incomplete. intended for Damian Bradley. It's third down and 3 yards to go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack.
Boom!
Back at the 47-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Hey, high 7. Get it.
The final shot before break. Herbert. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is what I enjoy talking about with my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done and to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, you hit them with something else.
Now it's Lindsey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Ready!
Throwing on first down. Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense.
Ready.
Much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch now.
Back to throw. Herbert. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really, from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Shoot!
They'll run with Henry.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mike 51.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Now.
On third down, Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack onto their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that win.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result,
Makes the
6
score.
points.
Touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare continues. 27 yards there, first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6 all day.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Let's go,
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney. Now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
51's the mic.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Herbert, it's complete. Deion Kane working the middle. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
from the gun on 3rd down. Herbert, quick hitter here, it's complete.
I'm here all day.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down.
On the
And this
set.
should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Come on,
And we're back
let's
now
go.
in Charlotte.
With the
It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They
Go.
also are in
94.
front here on the scoreboard
Hey,
as we
C6,
start the
C6.
4th.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check three, check three.
Fire.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check 24.
Ready, ready.
And 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw in film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll move to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Gets through, and now an opening. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
But down the remote, down the quicker, this one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Bullet good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. They'll have a first down past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
On the double.
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 9, check 9.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Now.
Back to throw. Herbert under pressure, and he will go down. Sacks at the 38. Steve McClendon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult task.
They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
60 yards.
Hey, tight. Watch 84. Watch 84. Single.
Big river.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Throw left side on target to Kane. Complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
He wants it ready.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little
Go,
tight
boy,
right
let's
there.
go.
If they had scored a
Left
touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
What we got? Oh!
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Darius Smith in there to take him down to the clock roll. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Bridgewater on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. So instead of the incredibly obvious choice of trying to punt it out near midfield, now they left their defense with no margin for error.
No, 0. And I don't care how much confidence you have in your defense. I don't care if you say, hey, I'm going to be aggressive because those guys can pick me up. You really don't make an impossible situation because
and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
On the keeper.
Phillip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PMT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
What's good on the extra point? And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And you can bet they're putting 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. Carolina getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take in the next one?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Bridgewater to throw it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down again. Darius Smith in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to hit you all.
Incomplete. Intended for Damian Ratley. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Let's go. Mike,
Look, squeeze.
I hope you brought your left leg.
To throw again. Herbert. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their win. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Bridgewater on first down. The open man here, Renfro.
We play to win. Let's go.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Tampa Bay, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.